Mic check, mic check. I hope everything is coming through loud and clear. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another episode of PC Building Simulator with your host, Dead the Wraith. And we are currently working on day 2, level 2. I want to say 2.5, 2 and a smidgen. Making our way up to level 3. Earlier we had a little audio difficulty. I was hearing a little feedback on the audio side, and that didn't sound good at all, so I had to reset things, and we are back. We are back. So let's pick up where we left off yesterday here. I've already ordered the parts that we need to fix said PCs, and let's go get it. Okay, first up, someone's missing thermal paste. Hi there, I bought a PC from you 6 months ago from Tim, and it's been overheating whenever I tried to do anything on it. I took a look under the CPU cooler and there's no thermal paste. What kind of Mickey Mouse business are you running? I demand that you fix this for free. And this time, test the PC before you send it back. So in this case, Uncle Tim messed up. He sold someone a PC. He didn't add any thermal paste to it, which made a big case for overheating. So we're going to go to this PC and repair it. Correct what Uncle Tim failed to do. Can't wait till I get to upgrade these tools so I can spin this stuff out faster. Not that it's so time consuming, but you know, once you unlock everything, you get kind of spoiled, you know? Okay, so we gotta replace the thermal paste for this guy. Let's see, what do we have here? Install there. Little smidgen of thermal paste. Boom. And we can place this cooler back on there. Cable that up. One second. Okay, we got these here. Okay, that's done. Oh. Place that there, this here. Just had to move a couple of things around. PC parts. Where are they? There we go. Let me see, what else did he want here? Nothing. He wants to run a 3D Mark. Okay. So to give him 3D Mark, we're gonna have to add that from here. As long as I don't know if I had to purchase that from the store. Let me check. Nope, it's there. And we're going to 3D mark or benchmark this system, which is a way of testing it for its performance. The 3D benchmark is going to test the performance of the CPU and the GPU individually as well as collectively. And this here is our frames per second. This is our frames. And this is the amount of time. So 15 seconds, we hit what? 5.7 frames per second, which is really, really low. But this also shows us how far technology has come in a short period of time. Video games earlier were not moving at the speeds that we have now. And we have a benchmark of 2823. Take our stick, cut them off, disconnect everything, and send another happy camper on his way. That job is done. Now let's go collect our money. Okay, got a couple of dollars here. This guy wants to replace his motherboard. Hi there. I hope you can help. My computer stopped working the other day and now will not turn on at all. Please, can you have a look for me? I think it might be the motherboard. If it needs a new one, I know it needs a Skylake socket. So let's go to this guy and replace his motherboard. Now, one of the big differences, sometimes you're going to have a ticket that says fix, and sometimes you're going to have a ticket that says fix and diagnose. If it's simply a fix, you can remove and or add the one part that needs to be fixed. But if it says diagnose, and even if you know for 100% fact, certainty, that the only thing wrong with that unit, let's say they were complaining about their RAM, and if it's a case that says diagnose and fix, and all you replace is the RAM, they're not going to let you progress. Diagnose means that you have to disassemble the unit completely. Remove all the components, even if it's not the motherboard or the cooler or the memory. You have to take all of that stuff out, or it won't advance you to your next step. Just a little heads up in case any of you get stuck at that point. Okay. All right. The motherboard. And another difference on PC Building Simulator 2, like notice as soon as we remove the fan, it lets us just open the shield and start taking parts out. Whereas in actuality, when you actually do this, the thermal paste is right on top of the shield, this area here, and you have to clean that off. A little bit of rubbing alcohol takes it right out, and they actually have you do that in PC Building Simulator 2, but you don't do it in 1. But it's not a biggie. Gotta always keep in mind this is a simulation and it's a game, so everything's not going to be 100% accurate and on point with some of the info that you may experience. But keep in mind it's a game, and you will leave out smarter than when you came in. That I can guarantee. Personally, I knew nothing about PCs before I played this game. I knew nothing, zero. I've lived my whole life playing games on consoles. Couldn't tell you anything about the inner workings of a console, but after playing this game, I gained a lot of information, and I was considering making an upgrade. Started off on PlayStation back in the days, and then when Xbox came out, the 360, let's just say I didn't look back. And I've been on Xbox consoles ever since. And with the advent or invent of the Xbox Series X, my next move was to, hey, I need that new Xbox or an upgrade eventually. I have my consoles for a very, very long time, and I'm not going to wait until it burns out and then I'm stuck, you know. So in the process of considering what I wanted next, I looked at the price, and I spoke with a lot of friends who also are on PC, and it made pretty good sense to just invest in a PC rather go back to console. And upon further research, after playing this game, I did the deep dive and I looked up everything I wanted to know or needed to know, and progressed forward. And before you know it, I was calling my boys like, hey, I'm not only going to get a PC, but I'm about to build one. And that, it was fun. It was fun to say the least. But unlike buying a console, like when you're going to get a console, you just go get that piece that you're looking for. Whereas this, you're building your own. You're pretty much custom, and it can get pretty pricey depending what do you want. And with that being said, I'll leave it there. Okay, motherboard has been replaced. Now let's replace the parts that we took away. CPU. Let's put some thermal paste on that. Try not to forget the thermal paste, or you will have an overheating issue, like the one that Uncle Tim did. And say if you do various jobs all at one time, fortunately you'll have a sticker on this piece letting you know which PC it came from, so you don't mix and match any of the customer's parts. One there, let's get one more in here. Throw his GPU in there, wire them up and send them away. Next cable up, Charlie. And if you don't connect them all, they will let you know down here on the bottom that a cable is missing, or if you left the part out, it'll say, incomplete case. And in this situation, the case is incomplete because it doesn't have the front panel on it. But that message will also pop up if you don't, remember to put a piece of the RAM in or memory, whatever. Okay. Manifest, see, he wanted his motherboard tested. Let me check his email to see if anything else was in there. And in PC Builder 2, instead of having to run back to the computer, they give you a tablet to carry around with you in case you have to check anything on the emails. Okay, that's all he wanted. No scan, no nothing else. Cool, no benchmarking. Let me see here. Cable. All right, there we go. Let's get this guy out the door. And collect the check. Okay, Bongle, here we go. This is where you really need to pay attention to your emails. Bongle. Bongle is a new review site where your customers will leave you feedback, both good and bad. You can see your current rating out of 5 stars at the top of the screen, which is located right up here above your level up. A better rating will mean more varied and lucrative jobs being available. You can download the Bongle app to see what your customers are saying about you. Try to keep them happy. Now, this becomes important because right now we're at 1 star. We're not going to get any work that requires a 5-star rating. But once you're able to get that work, what happens is, and some of it is going to be like low budget stuff, but some of it is going to be really nice budgets, 3,000, 9,000, whatever. Once you get those numbers up, let's say you have 5 stars, and someone gives you a bad review, they only give you 4 stars. That's going to knock this down a little bit. And if you have another job coming up that has a 5-star requirement, you won't be able to do that job. And you won't be able to do it until you get this back up to a 5-star rating. And on my last count, I remember in PC Building Simulator 2, to get that one little slither piece, you have to have 10 consecutive 5-star ratings. So let's see how many 5-star ratings it's going to take to fill up this star right here. Matter of fact, our Bongle review rating. See, tools and software. Oh, we can get the auto connect tool for 1,000. Yeah, we got 1,000. Bongle review rating 300. Let's get that. What else can we unlock? Oh, part ranking. Part ranking is a good tool as well. And will it run? We're going to end up needing that. So for right now, I'll just get my Bongo review rating. Now those other programs that you saw down there, we're going to end up needing those too, but we don't need them right now. I'm tempted to pull the plug on this auto connect tool because that will help us speed things up. I got Bongo review, system info. That's a good tool to have. When you're doing benchmarks or just running the system, it'll show you the temperatures that everything is running at. And part ranking, this is good because of the it shows you where a PC and or it shows you where a CPU as well as GPUs, where they're ranking as far as the benchmarks, what they're capable of doing. So it helps you figure out, if you don't, say a customer comes in and they want certain specifications or certain specs of their GPU or CPU. Utilizing this part ranking tool will help you out a bit. We don't need it right now, but as soon as we come to a part where we need it, we're going to explore that, of course. Let's go on to our next customer here. So we replaced our motherboard. Now, hidden objectives. This is what's going to affect your 5-star rating review. Customer reviews are fickle things and people are not always upfront about what they want. Keep an eye on what the customers say in their email, as they'll often mention hidden objectives that you can complete for extra rating stars. If you only get to see, hidden objectives that you've completed. So make sure you do a good job and try to get them all. Okay, so now we have install the Sheen Power King, and he wants to run a 3D Mark. That's the objective. In the email, I recently upgraded my PC and now it's not working properly. The computer's been okay, but when I try and benchmark it or run a game, the computer crashes. I haven't replaced my PSU. Could my new parts be drawing too much power? So to find out, we'll look at the PC stats. What parts does he have? Okay, he has a Sheen Power King, which is running 250 watts. But he has a DFL R9 290 greater. This GPU alone runs between 250, I want to say between 225 and 275 watts, if I'm correct. So that alone is like high. And the Intel i7, this runs at about 90 watts, 85, 90 watts. So to be certain, we'll go to the shop. We'll look at the graphics card, which is I think it was a DFL 290 greater. Okay, 290 greater. Yep. I said between 250 and 275, and it's running 275 watts. So this alone is a big power draw. And he's running the CPU, that's an i7 6700, I think. Let's see here. 67. Yep, that runs 91. So yeah, he's way over. So to remedy that, he has to upgrade his power source, or his power supply unit. Thankfully, we are a good company. Well, we're under new management, so things are gonna run better than what they used to. Oh, oh, here we go. Alrighty. And let's get him a different power supply unit. Okay. No notes. Okay. Power supplies. We're gonna keep this one in case someone wants to get something put together that requires a lower wattage, or because some of these people, they will state in their emails that they do not want used components, they want all new stuff. So use your discretion. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but if someone lets me know in advance, hey, I don't want to use parts, I'm not going to do used parts. That's going to lead to bad reviews. Now if someone doesn't mind it, hey, go ahead and do you. Or you take those parts that are used and you build the PC and sell it, put it on the market. Okay, now we're gonna cable up. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, that one didn't go. Here we go. And we are done there. All right, let's just put the backing back on. And we will run our 3D Mark test. Remember, the first one we benchmarked was what, 5.7? This is about double that. So this one runs a little faster, a little better as far as performance is concerned. And then it depends, when we talk performance, remember, performance isn't only in gaming. Everybody doesn't game. So depending on what a person's application is a determinant factor of what type of performance someone is looking for. And this is only one form of benchmarking. There are several. Oh shoot, we reached level 3 too. Let's see if we can take it to possibly 3.5, 4 before we conclude this segment. Okay, 38.59. So he was pulling in basically 28 frames per second, 29. Okay, let's remove. Oh, no. Matter of fact, his system came with that on it. Not removing that. Not at all. Oh, 5 stars. So those 5 stars filled up that second star pretty well. Okay, moving on. 1 second, everyone. All right, let's see what we have here. Hi, I need my PC cleaning. Oh, I need my PC cleaning. Okay. Is that something you offer? It seems to be running quite warm. Is tomorrow a reasonable deadline? Those plastic white cables look really nice. I've noticed it sometimes run a bit slow too, and actually adjust the temperature that the fans run. You can change the RPMs, which will lower or increase the coolness and or heat inside the case. So we want to get the dust out and run a scan on this one. We will accept that job. You don't have to purchase anything. For our labor, we'll receive $127. And on to the next one. He wants to upgrade to 8 gigabytes of RAM. Okay, PC is super slow right now. Yawn. I want 8 gigs of RAM installed. It's not as quick as it used to be. My PC lives on the floor, so I'm pretty sure it's full of dust. So the clue is we're going to have to clean this out. This is the main objective. These are the minors, but they aren't so minor when they count towards your bongo review. He wants 8 gigs of RAM. He has 4, so we'll give him a Team Group T4 Stark Red 424. Here we go. He wants to upgrade to 8, and this is what he has right here, 424. You look back at it, yep, that's the exact one. Always check your work before you put your stamp on it. It's better to measure twice and cut once. Congratulations, because of our level up, we've unlocked Ryzen quad-core CPUs and A320 chipset motherboards. Ooh. We have also unlocked some different coolers. These are the CPUs that were unlocked. The Ryzen 5 quad-core 1400, Ryzen 3 quad-core 1200. We also unlocked a couple of GPUs. We got our Bongo motherboards and Seagate Barracudas. That is storage. Okay, we'll be done. The next milestone, level 4, unlocks 2800 megahertz RAM, AMD Radeon RX 470 GPUs, B250 chipset motherboards, and quick screw tool, which enables you to screw the motherboards and other parts in and out faster. Okay, we accepted that work. Okay, what is this here? Oh, Timbo. Okay, I was just surfing the beach, not wave surfing, internet surfing. I noticed your Bongo review rating is in the toilet. Huh, thanks to Uncle Tim. What are you doing over there? I've attached the login details. You'd better install and check it out. You need to get your star rating up or you'll be stuck with just cleaning and scanning jobs. Okay, Mr. Uncle Tim. We got those bad review ratings, not from my work, but the previous work you have done. Okay, and we also got 2 more GPUs. Now let's check out something in our shop. Make sure they didn't release any more new cables on us. Nope. Okay, we got all the cables there. Okay, so see, we have him there. All right, so we got 2 coming in. 8 gigabytes of RAM, and then clean the old dusty thing out. So let's end that there. Turn off the lights. Don't want to require a big electric bill. And also, before we exit, just so we don't lose anything when we go out that door, meaning lose the progress that we've already made, we're going to do a quick save. There we go. Yep, it's done. Now let's get up out of here. Wasn't I supposed to? Okay. I didn't order something yet, so I'm gonna have to get it set for the next day. Yeah, his RAM. I left it sitting in the cart. Yep. Okay, before I send for it, let me see these emails here. Thermal paste upgrade, fix the HDD upgrade needed. Okay, and my electricity bill. Okay. Paid $48 for the electricity. That's gone. And this one is remove viruses, gray cables, awesome plastic light gray cables. Okay, we'll accept him. Upgrade to 16 gigs of RAM. Okay, let's knock out our first jobs. in which let me order his stick of RAM. I need that now. It's gonna cost me a little more, but whatever, that's my fault. Can't put that on the customer. Okay. So we need the PC cleaned. Plastic white cables and scan. Alright. Turn the lights on too. After all, I did pay the bill. Okay, first things first, clean this bad boy out. Ooh, look at Dusty Dirty Harry. Okay, that's cleaned out. I think he said he wanted plastic white cables as well. He wants to scan. Okay, let's remove these cables that he has. Whoops. Oops, all one. It's 3, 4. Is that all of them? Yep. Let's see, what color did he want there? Slide over here. Slide over there. Alright, plastic white cables, no problem. And then we'll just scan it. There we go there. Where's that last one? Here we go. Now, though everything to the right is checked off, we will not get a 5-star rating if we don't scan it, because he said it's running slow. So usually when your unit slows up, it's because, you know, you done got some spam or whatever else. Yo, Den, what's up?
Buddy,
What's happening, champ?
how you been?
I just been chilling, man. Not doing a whole bunch, you know.
Yeah.
Not doing a whole lot at all. Took a break off of Destiny, tried some other games out. Just been chilling, man.
Right.
What's
I
good
can't
with
even
you?
play Destiny no more.
Why? You got banned?
Yeah.
For what?
Oh no.
Man, stop
That's
that,
because I
man.
ain't
You
play.
gotta know. Nah, I ain't gonna ban you because you ain't playing. What you did, bro?
Nah, I ain't doing nothing. I don't know why I won't play.
Nah. You ain't telling the truth there. Sound like you bending it.
Nah. I haven't been on it since I think almost last summer.
But still, I mean, that's not a reason to ban you.
Yeah, I went to go try to go back on it and it won't let me.
Well, what's the message that you're getting, if you're getting one at all?
I don't even know. Once I seen that, I just got off of it and never went back on it.
Dude.
Gotta check it out one of these.
Yeah, you may have to like uninstall and reinstall the game, or like the cloud may not be syncing, so you know,
Yeah, that's probably it.
just gotta figure out what the issue is. You know what I'm saying?
Alright.
I mean, I stopped playing for a while because of the game was having a lot of problems with connecting to servers like for a whole week. Like it was affecting the whole community, and you couldn't do nothing. Like whether you land at the tower or you land in Crucible, and then everybody will disappear, and then you back in orbit, and I just got tired of that crap. So
Yeah.
I stopped playing for about 5 months, but it's all good. I'm back up in the saddle now. You know.
Back at it again.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, to come this far, I got 10 years in the game. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, that's a long time.
I definitely want to complete it. You feel me?
Yeah.
Word, man. But have you been playing anything? What you been up to?
Been playing GTA so far, make money.
Okay. I hear a lot of people were talking about what's that, part 6 coming out?
Yeah, with the new PlayStation.
Yeah. Oh. Sorry, my brother. I'm not on console no more. I'm Big Willie now. I joined the master race. I'm Mr. PC now. I mean, I still have
That's
my
what's up.
console. You know what I'm saying? But I was thinking about.
Barely use it, huh?
Nah, you not at all. What it is, I was thinking about upgrading, and everything since the pandemic, has changed ever since the Great Reset, and the format or model that the government is using to get money has pushed other companies. Come on, Xbox usually runs you about 450, 500. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
when they was putting those Xbox Series X and Series S's out, number one, they made it seem like, oh well, we don't even have a lot, so it's gonna be hard to get to. Then they said, yo, give us 750. Then you seen some of the joints was like 800 and change because it was a bundle. Okay, what if I don't want a bundle? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not paying for something I don't want.
Right.
And then it stayed up in that 800 range, and I'm sorry, ain't no console worth $800. It's just
That's what
not.
that's what I was just telling Jack yesterday. I guess his girlfriend
Uh-huh.
his girl's friend bought a console for $1,000.
Oh hell no. No.
I was like, ain't no way in hell I would pay $1,000. Ain't no console in this world worth $1,000.
Well, when they first dropped, a lot of people they went and bought systems out, and then they went on eBay and was selling them for some ridiculous prices. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I couldn't see paying 750. I mean, 750 is the highest I would go, but at that point, I'm like, what? Because I saw some for 750, and that was supposed to be the low side. And I'm like,
Right.
hold on, let me look inside PCs. You know what I mean? And basically, for 750, you can get a PC, and it's gonna outperform any console. It does way more than a console. And as far as gaming is concerned,
All right.
you
Thought about
know,
it like that.
yeah, nah. Anything once you hit that 700 mark, for me, I start looking at PCs. And the thing with the PC is, if you don't have the money or the budget to build some monster unit, you can start with a basic and you can upgrade as you go. You don't upgrade your consoles. Except for when you wait for the next one to come out. You know what I'm saying? Nah, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
We're not doing that. And
Yeah,
like,
that's crazy. I never actually really thought about it like that.
dude, on the console, at the most, you're gonna get 60 frames per second.
Huh?
Um, and the PC gets way more. You're talking in the
What?
hundreds, depending what you're running. Let me see what I got here. So basically, what ends up happening is, like, we will play Crucible and like we'll be getting slapped up, and somebody be like, well, if you play PC players, they could see things that you can't see, and I'm like, that don't make no sense. We looking at the same screen. I ain't trying to hear that, dude. Once I got on PC, I saw the difference. It's a big difference.
I'm gonna look into that.
Dude, I'm saying, even if you spent under 700, I'd still go PC.
Yeah.
Or if there's anything that you need to know about it, because I did a
Turn
deep
that down.
dive and months of research. So, you know, I even started building PCs for a couple of my boys. Or I'm ready to start selling these joints.
That's what's up.
Word.
I know my uncle. He does a lot of that stuff too.
Dude, it's bread. It's a crazy side hustle. Word. You don't gotta go to school and take classes for 6 months. You don't gotta do none of that. This stuff is easier than it looks, bro. Way easier than it looks. Word, man. But yeah, that's where I'm at with it, man. PC world.
That's what's up though. Less money, more quality.
Yeah, for sure. All day. Can't beat it. I mean, I didn't, for my first PC build, I built a monster. It cost me close to 4 Gs, but whatever. That's what the money for, you know what I mean? Or I'd rather enjoy it than somebody else who ain't deserving of the paper, you know? Or
I'm too fat. Get up.
but what you into, bro? What's going on with you?
Much thing. What's up with Jack? Where Jack at?
Dude, I don't see or hear from nobody. I used to do a lot of solo stuff. I started getting into trying to solo GMs and all that stuff, and now coming back into Destiny, like there's a lot of changes. I mean a lot. They nerfed a lot of stuff and changed up so much stuff, it's ridiculous.
Right.
So like the way you build stuff and use stuff is different. Aside from weapons and all of that, but just like off your abilities and like 120 hand cannons was the thing for a minute. 120 hand cannons now are obsolete. Some people still use them. I mean, some people are nice with them, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
they changed all that one tap crap, and it's still dudes who be doing it, but they're catching people out there with these two cheat softwares. One is Ricochet, and
Yeah.
the other one is Battle Eye, and there's another one that starts with a B. They've been catching people left and right.
Wow, that's crazy. I
Dude.
ain't been on that shit in a while.
I listen, man. Uninstall, restall. You know you're gonna have to sit for a minute till it fully install. Get back on the horse, bruh.
Yeah, I'm about to see what's up.
Unless you got something better to do. Word, man. Word. Hop on, run through some dungeons, or level up, do your thing, enjoy
Yeah,
yourself, bruh. Word, man.
yeah. I'll
Aside from
definitely
that,
be hitting you up when I get on it.
oh for sure, yo, holla, man. I'm around. Word. I'm definitely around.
Yeah, I was like, man, I ain't heard this voice in a while.
Yeah, dog. I just been lounging, man. Ain't been doing nothing. I'm trying to stay out the way. You know what I mean?
Nah, I understand.
Word, man.
How the kids doing? They good?
Dude, yo, my clan, we all split up, separated, went our own ways. Some people, life just took over after
Right.
that COVID crap. Um, some people don't even cut their games on no more. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Life just took a turn. I mean, it that reset affects everybody. You know what I mean? Anybody running around like,
yeah,
yeah, I'm still doing this. Yeah, all right, but don't talk like you not affected. You know what I mean? Because
yeah,
who you fronting for? We all affected. You know what I mean? Everyone,
yeah. Affects everybody.
rich, poor, it don't matter. You know what I mean? I said, dude, my bread was always up, but I still feel it. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yo, dude, shit ain't no joke, bro. Word. But yeah, I don't ride. I haven't been riding it the Destiny thing as hard because I had to complete a couple of campaigns in order to catch back up and all of that. And then when I convert to PC, you'll have access to the game, but unless you buy the season passes, you may not have access to all of your subclasses.
You gotta have the season pass.
Yeah, yeah. Or like
That's, I
you
think that's probably why it doesn't want to let me play.
okay. This is what you'll see. If you try to go into an activity and it has a red banner over it, it'll say, you don't have Forsaken or Shadowkeep or whatever. So you
Right.
can't access those dungeons and whatnot. Um, but aside from that, all other activities you should be able to access, especially anything that you had previously. You won't be able to access the new stuff moving forward if you didn't get the passes for it.
Makes sense now.
Or, I mean, that sucks, but like I said, I got 10 years in, and I'm not gonna say, oh damn, for $40, you know what? F it. Screw the 10 years I've invested. It ain't about the money. It's the time. The time you can never get back. And plus, I really enjoyed the stuff I used to play in the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's
Don't
that's
get me wrong, I used to enjoy Destiny 2 too as well. And then they got a little overboard with vaulting all my stuff I paid for already and then wanting me to
yeah.
pay for more stuff. And it's like I'm not gonna pay for that if it's gonna be vaulted continued, so I uninstalled the game.
Right. Yeah, that Bungie had so many. They have so many internal problems. It really got bad because as consumers or the public, we shouldn't know about any of your internal problems. You know, and the big thing is the release of the final shape is being pushed back. Instead of being released in February, they're telling people possibly in June, but I don't think that's gonna fly because they just fired a lot of their development team. So who you got working on the game now?
Right.
you know. And like I said, they just went through a lot of internal stuff. They had the wrong people in the wrong positions. Monies were spent that they can't get back. So they can't even finish doing what they started. So yeah, it's kind of bad. I haven't made a move to order to pre-order the final shape, and I'm not going to. We don't even know when it's coming out. So that doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, I did the Assassin's Creed Mirage. That was fucking awesome.
Yeah, a lot of people were telling me that game was good.
Yeah, it was definitely worth the $60. I mean, they didn't fucking like gouge you at all for that game, and I think honestly it was worth more than that.
Yeah, okay. I saw a lot of people playing it. Matter of fact, one of my boys streams it, so I know that was a pretty good one.
Let's just say this, bro. You remember the first one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's got that look and that feel, but it's got new school controls.
Okay.
It's fucking awesome, bro. I don't think it's the pixels and shit inside of it are more clear. You can see more detail.
See, well, that what you actually see depends on what you're running. You know what I mean? From a console perspective, people will pretty much see the same thing. But then again, it depends what you're running. If you're running it on a 1440p, a 1080p, or 4K, all those have different resolutions, run at different speeds and stuff like that. When you jump into the PCs, all that stuff is magnified by 1,000 or 10,000. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I see stuff on my screen that console players will never see. And matter of fact, I went in Crucible with some guys last week that were on console, and they was like, "Yo, I'm not messing with this. They move too fast." You know, it's like you're trying to turn around, and somebody's already behind you, laying you out. I mean, they right up on you. You know what I mean? And you like, where the hell they come from? As soon as you spawn back in, another one right up on you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Dude, on PC, the speed thing is retarded. I'm telling you.
It's a whole different ball game, huh?
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's different. Especially when you're running trials and any forms of Crucible and all that stuff. Forget about it.
Oh, Trials was a pain, bro. I was trying to get that fucking Warlock helmet before they got rid of it.
Okay.
For the new shit that they got out now, and
Right.
you have to go 7 games without dying, bro, or losing. Dude, that was stupid.
Well,
I was like, fuck.
There's, I mean, they've set it up now where it's actually easier for people to get the 7-game win. But, how can I say? It's a matter who's up in there with you, you know what I'm saying? And then if y'all up against some sweats. So, Trials is a tough one. You know what I mean? Do you really want it?
That's what a lot of people.
Where's my phone?
That's what a lot of people was saying, dude. That it was tough. When I first went in there, I was like, "What?" I got my first game. I was like, "Yeah, let's go!" Right? And then it was like after that, I was like lost to the next 3 games, and I had even a fucking 1-game reprieve. So I was like, "Fuck."
Yeah, I mean,
That sucks.
Well, losing is never fun. You know what I mean? It's consistently losing. But the only way to get better at it is you gotta be in there. You feel me? Gotta be in there. And
What?
at the end of the day, you're not gonna get any
Look it
worse.
up.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
Right.
I know my PvP game sucked. My game was my PC. My PvP game was trash in the garbage. Had the lowest KD ever. So I focused on raising my KD up. I did that. Got it to like a 1.9 or some crap. Then I took that 5-month break. And now I'm back to building my KD back up again. Right now I'm like at a 0.7. But I'm gonna go in there in a little bit and get it back up. I'm devoting more time now to PvP. Since we're out of the season or the season has ended, whatever. Matter of fact, I gotta go clean my vault out too. Definitely gotta go clean my vault.
Yeah, I uninstalled it. I got pissed. I was like, man, this fucking sucks.
And stop rage quitting.
Oh man.
Nah, but you know, from a financial perspective, you're absolutely right. You know, I'm not gonna pay a second time for stuff that I already had. Like, no.
Right. That's my big thing. That's my big thing too. Because like you expect me to still have to have all these DLCs that I can't no longer fucking play, bro. And I'm sorry, man, but I loved going through Red War. I loved going through the fucking goddamn Osiris fucking mission. I'm Mercury and shit, dude. That shit was fun.
Yeah.
Okay. And the fact that it was, man, the fact that it's gone.
Yeah.
I can't visit those planets. I only get a portion of Mars I can go on. Like, come on. Come on. I know y'all could do better than that. I know y'all could do better than that. I mean, these Halo games that are launching 2 or 3 times a year, bro. Come on, man. Like,
yeah, they definitely dropped the ball. They definitely dropped the ball. But
yeah.
you know, I mean, and Bungie has dropped the ball so many times. It's not even a point of, well, I'm gonna give them another chance. It's like, how many chances have people given them already? You know what I mean? So, in
Exactly.
result, you know, I took my break, but I'm back now. Like, no longer do I do all that stuff where I'll be getting my rank up to 700 every season, and I don't do that stuff anymore. It makes no sense because they take it all away from you. They start you back at 0. So, it's disrespectful. It's like disrespect to my time, the work I put in, you know.
And I agree with you on that too, man. Because like, if you fucking goddamn gonna dedicate yourself to something, you know what I mean, and put forth any type of effort whatsoever,
Right.
effort calls on time, bro. Okay. And so if players are putting in that time and they're getting in that effort and they're on their fucking grind for that shit, and that's what you want out of them as far as a fucking game maker, okay, why wouldn't you allow them to keep that?
Yeah, just like back in the days, how they took away our legacy titles. That was like a slap in the face. And then, like, just before everything's about to end, hey, we're thinking about bringing the legacies back. Like, yo, how you gonna destroy our shit? And then talking about, yo, we're bringing it back. Like, what was the purpose? And if you notice, everything that they take out of the game, they end up putting back in. So why are you touching it from the jump? Like, leave stuff alone.
That's what they need to do, bro. A lot of their fans. That's why Destiny has kind of dropped in fucking players, bro. Player base, man. Because the fact that they just keep fucking taking shit away from people, man.
Yeah, that definitely sucks.
Yeah. Man, I'm fucking... Man, I was a big Destiny 1 player, bro. Big Destiny 1 player. 100% the game. Every achievement for it. Okay. Love that game. And Destiny 2. They took out fucking Blade Dancer from the Hunter, which was my favorite subclass. Like, I was nasty in PvP with it. I always played in Inferno 6v6. Like, can't touch a fucking invisible hunter in that motherfucking shit. But They took that away. I was hesitant. You know what I mean? They took the horns away on the spare.
Yeah,
I kind of
constantly taking
understand.
stuff. It wasn't cool, man. It wasn't cool at all.
Right. And then I got on. I played it and was like, I went through Red. Okay, it sucked about from this month to this month to get your fucking character transferred over. That sucked. But whatever. You know. But it was fun. And I played it for a while. I played it quite a while, actually. We went. Me and Babel fuck shit.
Right.
Went through a lot of shit.
Let's see here. Let me put a new save on here really quick. Okay, cool. Give me a second, fellas. All right, everyone. That concludes this episode of PC Building Simulator 1 with your host, Dead the Wraith. And I will be seeing you guys again tomorrow.